let's talk about that main event.
Okay.
That was interesting. I wanted it to be so good. That was the big reveal of the Wyatt 6.
Mm-hmm.
And it just fell flat.
It didn't have that pizzazzle.
We were on course for a 10 out of 10 Monday Night Raw. Everything up until this point had been absolutely crafted beautifully. Even the stud line felt important to me tonight. But that ending, I don't know what it is. And I saw the Discord. It felt like to me, in watching the Discord talk about this,
okay,
it almost felt like a bunch of people trying to convince themselves that this is what we had been wanting. It felt like everybody was trying to just convince each other that this is what we need. We've been wanting to see the Wyatt 6. They're not that bad. Actually, they're kind of... No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. We're supposed to believe, as wrestling fans, we're supposed to believe these are the same guys that 2 or 3 months ago almost committed murder in the back locker room.
Yes.
These are the guys that left Chad Gable bloodied. That's what we're supposed to believe. These same 3 guys now that are out here wrestling they were super intimidating when they had the mask on and they were in the back and the lights were blinking and there were sparks. They were super intimidating. All of a sudden, this is what we feared. We feared this. We talked about this. The mask came off and they looked like haunted house workers to me. Like they looked like 3 dudes you'd see at SeaWorld.
Or like a creepy homeless person.
Yeah, maybe. More it looked like Halloween workers to me. They just didn't. I know. I see you, Randall. You said this from the beginning, and we all, we do this thing where we try to convince ourselves that this isn't going to happen. And they've been presented, I think, up until this point, they were presented absolutely beautifully. But once they took the mask off, they looked like Halloween workers to me. That's what they look. They look like they work at SeaWorld or at Universal Studios or something like it just didn't hit. And Joe Gacy, you've had how fucking long to get your ass in shape? And I know you're playing the pig, but you don't look the part, brother. You don't look the part.
That's so crazy because you said that because, literally I was watching it. I was thinking, this dude looks like he's somebody from, Honey Boo Boo's Picnic.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't look the part. He just, Dexter Lumis brought the shit. Dexter Lumis brought the shit. Dexter Lumis is the one out of the 3 that wrestled tonight that felt like a change had happened. What's Redbeard? I forget Redbeard's name. He's just the same guy. It's just, and that's fine. He's fine. Gacy, though, what are we doing, Joe Gacy? This was my fear all along. What was the writer saying? I think Gacy's heavier was intentional. He was thinner in NXT. Yeah, well, it didn't fucking read right to me. Eric Rowan's who I'm talking about. Barry Allen, they wrestled amazing. I don't know what you were watching. I don't know what you were to be 100% honest, I left Monday Night Raw thinking, I'm more excited about this group American made. I thought they looked more intimidating. I thought their production all came together. They're more interesting to me than the Wyatt 6 at this point. That shit happens, right? If they could wrestle with the lights off, they'd be phenomenal. Every time the lights go off, I go back to they're cool. They look creepy. They're fucking interesting. It's great for a haunted house. The problem is when they walk out into the light, it is no different than going to a bar, right? When the lights are off, all the girls look pretty. The fucking lights turn on and they all look like bullshit. That's what the Wyatt 6 looked like, right? Imagine what it looks like when the haunted house closes down and all of these fucking weirdos come walking out with their makeup all smeared. That's what the Wyatt 6 looked like. That's what it looked like to me. Man, I wanted to like it so much. I thought Monday Night Raw, man.
Do you think it would have been better if they left their mask on
No.
and then wrestled?
No. This is what We Too Deep told us the whole time, and we were delusional, and we fought against what he said, and we wanted to believe, because it's more fun to believe that the Wyatt Six are going to be great. And the problem is we got exactly what the fear was, and that was we got reality. Reality set in. They had to take the mask off at some point. When the lights came on, Mike says we got the stud line. yeah, we did. I mean, it's really Randall, I mean, I see what you're saying. This is Bray Wyatt's passion project, and it's not bad. You're right. This isn't bad. I want to go on record. I don't hate this. It's just, it's not what I wanted it to be, and I don't know how it ever could have. What I was imagining this being is probably beyond what is possible in a wrestling ring. Yeah, Wavy D, I'm with you, man. Better outfits. It felt like Walmart to me, right? Like red t-shirts and like goofy. I know, and I worry, because this was so grounded in like everybody going, we don't want them to be supernatural. We don't want man, they needed to be supernatural, because this is the bullshit you get when you get a bunch of guys who dress in costumes and then make them be normal. If you don't give them that Undertaker feel, you don't give them that supernatural ability, then this is what you get. You get the guys working at Spirit Halloween. You get great in their mask. Entrance was fine. The entrance was actually cool, right? Mm-hmm. Uncle Howdy on the side, sitting in the chair with the nod to Bray Wyatt. That's all cool. The problem is, once the masks come off, we're supposed to believe these are the same guys. These are the same guys that committed murder on television just a couple months ago. And now we're supposed to believe those same guys, who were never reprimanded for that, by the way. They never got in trouble for that. These same guys now are just playing by the rules.
They're just good guys.
They're just in tag team matches. Yeah, and they're baby faces.
Yeah.
They're just baby faces in a tag team match. Come on, man. Triple H, everything you've done in the last 6 weeks, man, you are cooking. You are cooking with every spice and everything. He's got the whole everything in the kitchen is open up. You're missing on this. You're missing on this. You just like something about this. They need to be supernatural. And I know people hate to hear that. They need something. They're going to need. This is not going to work. Sure, tonight, first time we saw him, the crowd popped. Holy shit. Sure, but how long can you sustain that? Mm-hmm. How long can you beat up the American-made group before people start to pick up on this is a little goofy?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be early to the party. I think We Too Deep was the earliest. I think I'm the second one showing up. I thought
American Made looked cool.
I did too. I think American Made really is the more interesting of the two factions. When the lights went off, I was more impressed with American Made, with the cohesion of the unit, with the new song. I thought the whole package came together. Whereas the Wyatt Six, it felt like after they took the mask off, it was just immediately like, ooh. And then I saw everybody trying to go like, no, I like this. And I was just kind of like, I don't know. And then it got going more, and they just became kind of I don't know. I see you, Ryder. Just let Loomis cook in singles matches. Loomis brought it tonight, man. If there was one kind of takeaway from tonight for me, it is that Dexter Loomis is a dog. He can be that guy. Dexter Loomis can survive whatever this is, and he actually plays the creepy well. What they need to do is they need to go back, like a college or like a pro sports team. They need to go back in the back, and they need to watch film. And everybody needs to circle around the TV and go, what Dexter Loomis did, everybody needs to do. Everybody needs to work in that same way, because like I said, Rowan, he's fine. He's Rowan. He's big. Let's get him a better outfit.
Looks Pugsley Adams. That's also what I thought.
Wait, well, which one are you talking about?
The one who looks like the pig, right?
No.
Okay.
Rowan's the red beard, tall one.
Red beard. Okay, I have to name them things.
He's got on like a fuzzy vest or something. I can't remember exactly, but it didn't read big and scary. This red fucking carnival haunted house.
Lumberjacky.
Yeah. Can you vote on the poll so I can see the chat?
Right,
I can't see the chat if you leave it up there. You just pick a. Okay, then just cancel it. Can you move it? Because I can't see what's going on.
No.
Okay, then just leave it.
Right.
We'll figure something out.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So let's move on. Let's move on to the other things that happened. You didn't watch. That's the extent of what you got to watch on Monday Night Raw.
Because I had shit to do.
Yeah, you had shit to do. So we'll walk you through the rest of Monday Night Raw. You missed it.
Tell me all
you
about
missed it. You missed it. Had Monday Night Raw ended at 9:30. It's a 10 out of 10. Maybe the best Monday Night Raw I've ever watched
tell me
in
what
my
happened.
life.
I need to know.
If it ended at 9:30, I had written down, I was going to make the argument because I thought the Wyatt Six are going to blow our mind. I could have made the argument, best Monday Night Raw I've ever seen in my life from start to finish. Instead, we got that. We started off the show, Lauren, with the most boring superstar known to mankind. I've officially, I'm off the Gunther train. Dude is so boring. Dude is a snooze fest. Gunther? I don't know what everybody sees in Gunther right now. Oh, you do?
I do like him.
You do? You do?
I like him.
You want to go for Gunther? Mm-hmm. You want to be a Gunther guy?
I'm a Gunther guy.
Cool, because he's fighting Randy Orton.
No.
Yeah, Randy is who's challenging Gunther
my
for
heart is
the
broken.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm Randy. Randy all the way.
And I am Team Randy Orton on this shit.
Killer.
Randy Orton came out and saved the opening of Monday Night Raw because when Gunther was out there, it was a fucking snooze fest. Randy's music hits, all of a sudden it picks up. Gunther can't cut the promo to save his life. Randy goes out there and saves the day and cuts a hell of a promo.
That's what my baby Randy does.
Close the fucking poll.
All right, I'm closing the poll
because I can't see what people are saying,
right
and that's not going to work.
All right.
You're going to have to get your own fucking chat thing somewhere else.
You do it yourself.
I told you to get it on the side.
I did it on the side.
No, you're doing it over the top of mine.
I'm not doing it on yours. I did it on mine.
Oh, but it's popping up here.
Yes.
What's everybody saying? Hailing the... Yeah. I know, I know they're not going to like that I don't like Gunther. I get it. I know, I get it. Yes. USA. I'm in Olympic mood, T-Squire.
American, what is where they just called the American somethings?
You know what it is? It's the fucking Australians. I'm going to blame this on the Australians. And we have some Australians, and I love our Australians who watch the show, okay?
Crikey,
I like our Australians. But you know what? All these Australians on TikTok that have been talking shit in the Olympics, they got me fucking USA. Mm-hmm. They tried to talk shit about our medals. And then we came in and we whooped that ass this weekend. That's right, Mike. The snooze general is what we're calling Gunther.
The
snooze general. That's a t-shirt, Mike. Print it. We're printing it. The snooze general. Ah, man. I see Ryder and I see Deep. They're rolling hard for Gunther here. That's just his gimmick. Your gimmick is to be boring. I wish that worked in every aspect of life. Like, I'm bad at my job and I go to my boss. I'm like, my gimmick is to be bad at working here. My gimmick is to be like a fucking bad father. Fuck that. He's Austrian, not Australian. I know he's not Australian. I'm talking about the Australians that pissed me off.
Strike that fire.
I know he's Austrian.
That's right.
I know the difference.
I didn't.
But yeah, that happened. That was the start of Raw. But it was good because Randy came in and saved the day.
Tell me what my baby did. What did my baby do?
So it looked like, it was Gunther coming. It was first we started with Ludwig. Ludwig's back.
I like
Ludwig's
Ludwig.
back. Now he's a sneaky son of a bitch. Don't like Ludwig.
No, I don't like Ludwig.
Sneaky son of a bitch. We'll get to him.
Okay.
Don't like him. So Gunther starts the show. Ludwig brings him out. He's doing his fucking, I'm going to have this title for 479 days shtick, right? And we're all like, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's coming out to, boom, Randy's music hits. Randy's music hits, just gets it going. Got all the juices flowing. And I don't even want to like Randy because you like, got the juice, got the energy going for Monday Night Raw. And I don't want to like Randy because you like Randy so much, but I'm Team Randy now. And Bash at Berlin, Randy Orton's going to give Gunther one of the shortest title reigns we've ever seen.
Let's do it.
That's what's about to happen.
Let's go.
What's Ryder saying? Damn Nerdy D putting me in the Gunther bucket, only reading the first. It's move. So the chat's little. I can't see it all. I might be fired up at I might have misconstrued what Ryder is saying.
Is that better?
Yeah. But yeah, so that was great. That was absolutely great. Okay. Randy came in, saved the day. What else happened? Damian Priest. We got to talk Damian Priest, Lauren.
I'm interested to hear about this.
Damian Priest.
I don't know how I feel about him right now.
Oh, you do. You do.
I do know how I feel
Biggest
about him.
baby face in the business now.
He's
Oh my God.
What happened?
Oh my God. So Damian Priest, they revealed the new Judgment Day. It's the whole fucking Judgment Day? Oh, it's all the assholes. Liv, Dom, JD, Finn, Carlito, they're like a new little they're a group of rats. It's like a pack of fucking rats running around the back. That's what's happening.
He's not in it anymore?
No, he's not in it. They fucking cooked him out and they're all smiling and saying shit to him.
Oh,
It was bullshit. They were teasing him, but he got a huge babyface pop. The crowd is pro Damian now. I have not seen like a turn.
Who was his friend? Anybody?
Rhea Ripley, boy.
Oh, him and Rhea were chilling?
So what happened was Damian calls out Finn and he's like, I want you. Like, you sneaky bitch, I want you. I'm going to whoop your ass, right? Mm-hmm. And Finn's like, nah, not me. You're getting JD. Of course, right? Old big-headed.
Big forehead.
Yeah, old big-headed JD.
Leprechaun.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. So he comes out later in the night. They have a match, and it's JD versus Damian. Mm-hmm. Good match, solid match. Damian's whooping that ass, and all of a sudden, all the Judgment Day come out, right?
Okay.
So Carlito gets involved. Dom, Liv even attacks Damian Priest at one point.
I thought she liked him.
No, she likes Dom and Finn.
All right.
Keep up here.
All right.
Damian, good guy. Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio, bad guys.
Okay.
So Liv attacked Damian. Rhea comes out.
And then what happened?
Oh, she's mad.
What happened?
She's mad. She's next level mad.
Did she attack Liv?
Oh, yeah.
Did she get her good?
Whoop that ass.
Oh.
She caught her. Well, I didn't think she was going to catch her. Normally when you got that head start, you get away. Not this time. She caught her. It was nasty. So obviously Damian Priest and Mike said calling JD a big-headed ass. Yeah, so that's going on. Like, I'm telling you, this Monday Night Raw was fire. Who are they saying is a tweener?
What's a tweener? Like a tween?
That's like somebody who plays like babyface and heel. They can walk the line. Stone Cold did it a lot. Yeah.
Just
Biggest babyface is still Cody. He's got the children. I don't agree with that. I agree he's got the children, but I go off of the reaction of the crowd. And to me, it's Roman's number one. Roman's the biggest babyface in the world right now. You can't, there's no questioning that. But I'm talking about on Monday Night Raw. It's hyperbole here, guys, when I say this shit, right? I'm overreacting. Definitely Gunther is the biggest babyface on Monday Night Raw right now. And that is insane for somebody who a couple years ago was just boring. What's Wavy D say? Nerdy D, I know you saw that Liv Morgan selling tonight. Almost died off that. Well, there's no more Liv Morgan love here. They're fucking rats. The Judgment Day are a pack of fucking rats. She and Dom did Rhea Ripley dirty. There's no more love for Liv Morgan. She can sell all she wants. She's a rat bastard. They're a bunch of little rat. They just look at them. All the size is gone from Judgment Day. All of the things that made them worth watching. It's now just a two leprechauns running around.
Do they all have mullets?
Dom has a mullet.
It could be the mullet.
I don't know. You got Carlito. He's too big to be in the group anymore. They're going to kick him out just because he's too tall. It's fucking Judgment Day just became the AEW roster in a matter of one night. That's what happened. So that happened. Let me see what else I have on my notes to tell you about here. Oh my God, we got to talk about this.
What?
We got to talk about this. Okay, so let's talk about CM Punk. Let's talk about CM Punk.
He came back?
Came back. Still bitching about the bracelet. He and Seth Rollins got into it. CM Punk came out. He's bitch. He's a bitch now. He's no longer one of my favorite wrestlers.
Okay,
he's a bitch.
What happened?
CM Punk is a bitch.
What do you do?
Came out, it's positivity didn't fucking like, it's okay that I lost. I'm just here and there's people screaming my name and like all this
so
like,
good.
yeah, like all the shit that like fucking, can we get him a participation trophy? Like, can we pin a fucking ribbon on him? Like, you tried real hard tonight, CM Punk. You tried real hard. So Seth Rollins came out and Seth looked a little more normal.
Okay.
Had on
Does
kind
he
of
have a ref outfit on?
no, had on black leather pants and kind of a black cowboy jacket
All right.
with a
Did it
little
have
bit of fringe, but not, a little
like
bit of fringe, but didn't go over the top. So they come out, they're just, kind of spitting hate at each other, talking shit. Thought Seth was good. Thought Seth kind of cooked a little bit tonight. Then you got Drew come down from the crowd, and he look, what you have is you got a fucking weirdo, which is Seth Rollins. Okay, you got a bitch, which is CM Punk, and then you got a grown ass man named Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre's a grown ass man. Okay, so the grown ass man put the children back in their place. But you know what happened?
What happened?
A bigger grown ass man showed up.
Who's bigger than Omos? Omos came back.
Bronson Reed committed murder tonight.
On who?
Seth Rollins.
Oh.
You know that the tsunami? He did it like 9 times. Seth was bleeding all over. Like there was blood.
In real life? Like real life blood?
Murdered him. Blood, real blood, all over the ring. He just jumped on him, got up, went back up, jumped on him again, got back up, jumped on him. I don't, kind of pissed off that he hasn't been getting opportunity. Kind of told Adam Pearce, like, you better pay attention to me. You're not paying attention to me. And
attention now, bitch.
Yeah, oh, they paid attention now. Bronson Reed fucking showed up. Bronson Reed, he murdered Seth Rollins. Is that what
they were talking about? Somebody had to have a CAT scan or something?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's dead. He's off TV. He's gone. He ain't going to be on TV for a while.
Oh.
He's. I think Becky.
How's he going to be a ref?
Becky, like, retired on the internet today, but it's that feels like to me, Becky's like, oh, pay attention to me, please. That's so she fucking, is he like legit, like really hurt, or do you think this was storyline? I think he's going home. I think they had scheduled time off together, and then they brought him back because they needed him to move the pieces in the Drew McIntyre and some of these things.
Yeah. And
so this made sense. He kind of did his part. They set the table for CM Punk and Seth Rollins down the road. They set that up, but Bronson removes Seth from the picture right now, and now we're going to probably get a proper Drew McIntyre and CM Punk feud.
It's a proper feud.
Let's see. Jamie. What's up, Jamie Phillips?
Jamie Phillips.
Jamie says that was the best Raw of the year. The storytelling was next level. Jamie, it was a 9 out of 10 overall. It was a 10 out of 10 until 9:30. And that's Central Time. At 9:30, 30 minutes before the show goes off air, we were good to go. Once the Wyatt family took their mask off, they lost me. That's absolutely it. Let's see. So there's backstory to the Bronson and Seth situation. If you recall, Bronson was supposed to face Seth in Australia. My guess is they're picking back up. I don't think so. I think they're writing Seth off TV. I don't think they're picking up any story here. I think they're writing Seth Rollins off TV for a little bit.
That's just so crazy because I don't know.
Well, Becky's at home. We all thought after WrestleMania that Seth Rollins, because of his knee, was going to take time off.
Yeah.
We Too Deep says till Mania. I'm going to guess Rumble. Rumble seems to be where all these people come back. But yeah, these
which is like what, January-ish? Right?
January, yeah. And I think that's what I'm assuming that's probably what Deep means is he's not back till Mania season. What was I saying? I kind of got lost in my head there.
We were just talking about
Seth being written off TV.
And him being on TV.
Seth being written off TV. Yeah. I think that we all assumed after WrestleMania that Seth Rollins, because Becky was taking her break, so we assumed Seth was going to take a break. They got to be a family, right? They got to spend some time. And then I think Becky came back for like something, and then Seth came back for something, and they've never quite got to just go home and be together. So I think it makes sense that this is writing Seth off TV. They don't need him right now. They've got so much cooking in every department, every story, every belt is on fire right now. I think that Seth Rollins can take a little bit of time off. Reiviews saying He'll come back before Rumble, probably going to run Bronson versus Seth at Bad Blood or Crown Jewel. Maybe. I don't know. It feels like he's deserving of time off. I think it's really going to determine like what Seth wants to do. Seth came back and got his ass beat. Seth got smashed. Somebody needs to check on him. He might be dead. There's a chance. Yeah. Daniel says this is what wrestling is all about. Great storytelling. This is what AEW needs. Look, I put the Salt Bay meme in the Discord. Triple H is seasoning everything now. He's been cooking. Now he's doing shit and just like dropping salt on top of it because he's cooked. Like these stories are absolutely fire. The CM Punk and Drew McIntyre thing is going to continue. It's going to continue to be good. And the reality is, bracelet or no bracelet, look, I got to embrace the bracelet shit. Got to embrace the bracelet. If they're going to talk about it and keep doing the bracelet, I have to embrace the bracelet. But CM Punk is a bitch. He's a bitch. We're going to get a participation trophy for CM Punk. The CM Punk participation trophy. So glad that you didn't break another bone in a match. Like, so glad that you were able to fucking wrestle for 20 minutes.
Like when he first came back to AEW?
Yes. It was just this fucking smooth fest of how happy he is, and he didn't win, but he was able to, everybody screams his name, and he's going to be okay. Yeah, whatever. What's Wavy D saying? Speaking of AEW, Britt Baker is suspended for 2 weeks leading up to their biggest show of the year. Yeah, Britt Baker, from what I'm hearing, might be a little bit of a scumbag as well. She might be a scumbag.
Why?
I think she cheated on Adam Cole.
Oh, little noodle arms Adam Cole?
Hey, see? You got to see. That's bullshit. Don't do my man Adam Cole like that. Don't do my man Adam Cole like that. You can't in one term. Probably old ass Christians, what I heard, but I don't know. That's alleged. Really? Allegedly. Someone send Punk a bib and a pacifier. You damn right. He's a baby back bitch. Punk's a little bitch. He used to be my favorite wrestler. Not anymore.
Was, definitely. I
ain't about all this fucking participation trophy shit. You either win or you lose.
First or last.
Yeah, you first or last. That's it. Royal Rumble is in February next year. Interesting. I didn't know that. Christian learning from my boy Edge. Yeah, they've caused a lot of problems, Edge and Christian. They've broken up a lot of happy families. I know I had some other stuff to talk about.
Edge and Christian were like...
They're best friends. Yeah, Edge has done it a couple times, I think, with Lita and a couple different people, I believe.
And she was married?
Don't know if married, but
like
does it matter? Because I don't think Britt Baker and Adam Cole, they're not married, but they're a pretty serious relationship.
Crazy.
So we got a little development in the Xavier Woods saga in the Final Testament. So we got, for the 4,000th time, feels like, the Final Testament versus the New Day.
Okay.
And this time it looked like Final Testament was going to get a leg up. Uh-huh. And they were about to attack the New Day. And I don't know if you know this man, Odyssey Jones. Odyssey, I believe his name, Odyssey Jones.
No.
He's a big man. Big meaty man.
If I saw his face, maybe.
No, he's been drafted to Raw like 4 times and never shown up.
Okay, then
for the last 2 years. If you saw him, it would have been from NXT. Well, he showed up and he helped out the New Day.
Okay.
And Kofi, they went to the back. Kofi was super excited. This guy basically filling in for Big E.
Yeah.
Like another big motherfucker filling in for Big E. And Xavier was kind of like, okay, why are we doing this? Why? Mm-hmm. So they started to lay the groundwork for, I think, Xavier is going to turn and join the Final Testament. That's my belief. That's what needs to happen. They need to put some respect on Xavier Woods' name. It's time for him to break out and be a star. Let Odyssey Jones Odyssey Jones and Kofi can form a group. The New Day's run its time. Without Big E, the New Day is not the New Day anymore. It just, they can't. Big E was the energy of the New Day, and they rode the wave for as long as they could go, but the waves finally come up on the beach, and it's settled, and it's now just like a little ripple. The New Day's a ripple. It's time for a change.
Do you know if he's okay that he could still wrestle again, or he just is like, I'm good?
I don't think so. I don't think he's gotten cleared. I think that, I think if he could wrestle, I think Big E would be wrestling. I don't think it's a matter. I'd imagine
that'd be hard, knowing that like you love something so much, but you just can't do it.
I know he's doing a lot of like the pre-shows, and I know he's been working with like the NIL where they bring in like the college athletes. I know that has been a part of what's going on, but I do know that I think if Big E was cleared to wrestle, he would wrestle. We got to talk about the stud line a little bit.
Okay, tell me about
the stud line, because Wavy D's got me on the stud line. Wavy D he started a movement, and now I'm a part of the movement. I am team stud line.
And that
is Sonya Deville, Zoe Stark, and Shayna Baszler.
Okay, I was like, I knew I saw one other person.
Yeah, that's the stud line. I'm team stud line.
What did the stud
so
line
the stud line got a little situation with Damage Control, and they stud line took Dakota Kai out tonight, whooped her ass. It was supposed to be Shayna Baszler versus Dakota Kai tonight, but they took out Dakota Kai, and it ended up being Io Sky versus Shayna Baszler, which Io Sky won. I wasn't really paying attention. Don't really give a shit. If Triple H wants to cook, he'll do what's right, and he'll start pushing the stud line because there's something to that.
Yeah.
There's something there. The stud line are coming together. Now, they need to embrace the name stud line.
Yeah, just go for
They need to embrace the name stud line. They can't teeter around and get some bullshit name. But I like Sonya Deville. I've always liked Sonya Deville. Shayna Baszler is Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark. Wavy D's got me. I'm going the right direction with the stud line. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Lauren. I talked about this in the Discord today, and I'll put this out there on the internet and for the chat to hear. There's a new rule for me.
Yes.
I have to invest into one side of every story.
Okay, so what side are we going?
So that's what I'm doing tonight. Tonight, I'm kind of drawing lines in the sand. No more. See, I used to, one thing that you can do is as a podcaster is you could just walk that middle line. And if you just walk that middle line, then you're never right or wrong. You can,
You hate when people do that.
Yeah.
You get so mad at me if I'm like, it's good, whatever, I don't care.
But what I'm doing here is I'm declaring, if you can't tell, I am declaring sides tonight. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. I'm with you. Rest well. I'm with you. Who's that? The Fiend 2007? I'm with you. Mm-hmm. Didn't make what we saw any better tonight.
Well, that's why it wasn't good, because we didn't have him there.
Yeah, no, don't think it would have been any better if he was there. It's bad costume design. Just bad fucking costume design. Unless he had better costumes somewhere. It's what's Wavy D say? You also get crumpets and gravy on the SmackDown roster.
Real crumpets and gravy?
I like.
Have you ever had a crumpet?
No.
What is a crumpet?
I think it's like a dry muffin? I think it's like a dry cookie biscuit.
All right, we're adding
thing.
to the list of things I need to try as a crumpet.
What fucking Wavy D's talking about? Isla Dawn and Alba Fire.
They're the crumpets and the biscuits?
Yeah, he's calling them crumpets and biscuits. So they put out like a Twitter poll asking for like names.
I like that.
And Wavy D just dropped like 10 classics on them.
That's awesome.
I don't think they're gonna love any of them because they were
the
very good
what
names.
What else did he say?
I don't remember. We'll have to pull it up.
You should tell me.
I think Bo is absolutely cooking right now. Yeah, I mean,
he just sat there tonight, though.
I
wasn't sure what was going on.
Bo Dallas, as long as the mask is on, these guys work. My fear is for all of them is when the mask comes off, it's just that little special spark they had disappeared when the mask came off.
Jim Carrey said it in The Mask. We all wear a mask.
Did he say that?
Yeah,
it's been a long time since I watched The Mask.
I really do think that happened in there.
Yeah, thought what happened?
He said that.
Oh, you think he said that?
Yeah. I'm like 99% sure.
And then we can talk about Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn is happening next week in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
I asked you what that was. I didn't know what
so
that meant.
it's a match where you got to basically get 2 pins, right?
Okay.
So we assume you assume it's going to go Braun gets the first pin, Sami will get a pin, and then Braun will get the pin. I'm just wild. We'll go back to what I was saying just a minute. Finish Sami. I think they're going to write Sami off as TV as well. I think that Sami gets, after the first pin from each side, Sami just gets absolutely destroyed and he gets written off of TV because I think Jay kind of alluded to the fact that him and Sami's next move was going to be to go take out the Judgment Day. Mm-hmm. This new version of the Judgment Day. I think that Sami gets written off of TV and that Jay gets saved by Jimmy. And Jimmy and Jay begin by taking on the Judgment Day, and then Roman begins to bring them in, and that's how
Sami comes back?
Yeah, and then later down the line, Sami will come back.
And they have a big celebration, and they actually really make him a member of the Bloodline.
Yeah, when they're gonna need that fourth person, and Sammy's going to have been gone and kind of out of sight, out of mind, and then he'll come back in.
You're kind of a genius.
Let's see. The Fiend says, you got to remember, it's for Bray. There is a reason for everything. Bo knows what he's doing. Yeah, I don't buy into that school of thought that, like, just because something is for a
made me laugh at that.
particularly good reason.
I have to read this, okay?
Okay.
I just read Wavy D's names that he called them. Dental Control.
Yes.
Teeth Extreme.
Yes. Dental Control is my favorite.
I know. That's what made me laugh. 3MT, the Unholy Trinity. Dental Control.
So.
That's got me on a chokehold. I think that's what
we officially anointed
what?
Sonya Deville and her group, the Stud Line.
Stud Line, okay.
Making an official decree as far as being president of the casual wrestling community. They will be known as Dental Control.
Oh, definitely.
That will be their name.
I love
They're
it.
Dental Control.
We've also got, from the Usos, we have Wolverine. We have Eye Patch. The Pirate Boy is Eye Patch. And then Solo is Solo.
Yeah.
Right?
I want to address, We Too Deep said, can we stop with the idea that Sammy needs to look strong? Braun should have squashed him Saturday. I'm 100% in the same boat that he should have. I think, I'm not speaking, because I don't want to speak from like he needs to look strong, because I don't think so. I think that it's Triple H not wanting to do Sammy like that. Not wanting to make Sammy look weak for Sammy's sake. I think that the story calls for the absolute crushing of Sami Zayn, and I think we may get it next week. I think we may get Braun with a quick pin, Sammy kind of hangs in there, and then Braun just absolutely destroying him at the end of that match. That's what I think. But back to what I was saying earlier. This is what I wanted to talk about for a minute. I'm creating a declaration. I'm choosing a side in every feud, every story. Gunther, Randy Orton, I'm Team Randy, right? We got Sheamus and Ludwig, I'm Team Sheamus. We've got, if it's Bronson and Seth, I'm Team Bronson. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, I'm Team Drew. I'm creating my allegiance for these people, and then I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to my morals here. Like, fuck the Judgment Day. Fuck the Judgment Day.
I'm there with you.
Howdy versus Chad Gable. Sure, we could do that, but you know what team I'm on? Chad
Judgment
motherfucking Gable. Team America. USA. It's all about USA.
Team America.
What you got for Cody versus Kevin Owens on Friday? Is that a real thing? Is that an official thing, or am I really being forced to pick between Cody and Kevin? Because that's a simple decision.
Kevin.
It's KO all
Right?
day. Yeah, I'm not a big Cody guy.
I knew that's what you would choose. I like Cody Rhodes. I like him in his journey to getting something.
Roman will be Friday. They announced today
Right.
that we'll get Roman
I
Friday.
think we have a surprise.